Smart energy exchange for abundance is a principle that transcends simple transactions or interpersonal interactions and extends deeply into the way we live, think, and connect with the world around us. And to truly understand it, one must first recognize that every action, thought, word, and intention carries an energetic signature that affects not only our immediate environment, but also the larger patterns of our life experiences. And this understanding begins with awareness, because without awareness, it is easy to give or receive energy unconsciously, which often results in depleted personal resources, low-value interactions, and missed opportunities for alignment with abundance. And so the first step in mastering smart energy exchange is cultivating self-awareness, which involves observing how your energy shifts in response to various people, activities, environments, and emotional triggers, and learning to identify what drains you versus what nourishes your energetic state. And this practice requires honesty and reflection because energy leaks often occur in subtle ways, such as agreeing to commitments out of obligation rather than genuine desire, engaging in conversations that create guilt or resentment, or investing time and attention into low-value projects or relationships. And once awareness is established, the next step is setting boundaries, which is not about pushing others away, but about protecting the integrity and quality of your energy, because every interaction in which you give without intention or respect, or receive without conscious acknowledgement, diminishes your high-frequency state, whereas clear, firm, and compassionate boundaries ensure that your energy is directed toward exchanges that are mutually beneficial, aligned, and empowering. And in parallel with boundaries, self-worth plays a critical role because the value you place on your own time, skills, emotions, and attention directly influences the type of energy you attract from others. And those who undervalue themselves tend to accept low-quality exchanges, tolerate disrespect, and unconsciously signal to the world that their energy is cheap, whereas those who honor their self-worth naturally draw high-quality, aligned energy interactions that reinforce abundance and growth. And gratitude amplifies this process because gratitude functions as a high-frequency amplifier that not only elevates your own energetic state, but also signals to the universe and people around you that your energy is positive, abundant, and worthy of reciprocal value. And this practice involves daily acknowledgement of both small and large contributions in your life, consciously appreciating opportunities, successes, connections, and resources, which in turn creates an energetic feedback loop of increased abundance and higher value exchanges. And mindfulness is another essential tool for smart energy exchange because it allows you to remain present, intentional, and conscious in every interaction, whether it be giving advice, completing a task, offering support, or receiving resources. And through mindfulness, you can recognize when energy is being drained or misaligned and make immediate corrections to ensure that your exchanges remain high frequency and intentional. And one must also recognize that energy exchange is not limited to personal interactions, but extends to financial, professional, and material domains, meaning that the way you price your services, value your work, and negotiate agreements reflects your energetic frequency. And undervaluing your offerings or giving them away under pressure sends a low-frequency energy signal, which attracts low-quality returns, while fair, intentional, and aligned valuation attracts respect, abundance, and long-term opportunities. And this approach requires courage, clarity, and consistency because it can be challenging to maintain high-value exchanges in environments or relationships where low-frequency patterns are dominant. Yet consistently applying these principles gradually transforms the energy landscape around you, attracting more aligned people, opportunities, and outcomes. And in order to fully implement smart energy exchange, one must also pay attention to emotional regulation, because unprocessed emotions such as anger, jealousy, fear, or resentment can contaminate your energy field, reducing your ability to attract abundance and decreasing the quality of interactions. And therefore, developing emotional intelligence and coping mechanisms such as meditation, journaling, breathwork, or reflective practices is essential to maintain a high-frequency energetic state, which is conducive to both personal fulfillment and material prosperity. And the physical environment also has a profound impact on energy exchange because cluttered, chaotic, or negative spaces generate low-frequency energy that interferes with clarity, focus, and flow, whereas clean, organized, and energetically harmonious spaces support high-frequency energy, increase productivity, and attract opportunities. And when combined with intentional communication, the results are amplified because the way you convey your words, tone, body language, and attention all carry energetic information, and clear, confident, and respectful communication enhances trust, influence, and the quality of exchanges, while unclear, distracted, or manipulative communication diminishes your energy and the reciprocity you receive. And empathy and active listening are critical components because understanding and resonating with others' emotional states allows energy exchanges to become mutually empowering rather than one-sided or draining. And this principle applies equally to personal relationships, professional interactions, and networking opportunities, because high-quality energy exchange consistently creates alignment between intention, action, and outcome. And one must also be mindful of needy or begging energy, whether in oneself or in others, because low-frequency energy patterns like desperation, insecurity, or manipulation repel high-frequency abundance and attract chaos, delay, or exploitation, whereas confident, generous, and intentional energy attracts respect, cooperation, and meaningful returns. And integrating these practices requires reflection and evaluation, where each interaction is reviewed for alignment, energetic impact, and outcome, noting which exchanges left you empowered, energized, and abundant versus those that drained or misaligned you. And by doing so, you create a feedback system that gradually trains your intuition, decision-making, and energy management skills to consistently favor high-value exchanges. And the financial and professional domains particularly benefit from this practice because conscious investment of energy into the right projects, negotiations, and partnerships ensures long-term returns and prevents wasted effort or exploitation. And further, incorporating self-care and energy recharge into daily routines is essential because a depleted body or mind cannot sustain high-frequency energy exchange, and practices such as adequate rest, nutrition, exercise, mindfulness, and engaging in activities that bring joy and inspiration ensure that your energy is consistently replenished and amplified, supporting both giving and receiving in a balanced, empowered way. And over time, the cumulative effects of consistent smart energy exchange are profound, leading not only to material abundance, financial success, and career growth, but also to enhanced personal power, self-confidence, emotional resilience, and spiritual alignment, because the ability to intentionally manage, direct, and optimize energy transforms every interaction into an opportunity for growth, connection, and prosperity. And this principle extends beyond the individual to community and societal impact, as those who master smart energy exchange contribute high-value resources, time, and skills strategically, thoughtfully, and effectively, creating a ripple effect of aligned energy that benefits collective growth, trust, and cooperative abundance. And in practical terms, mastering smart energy exchange involves continuously observing, adjusting, and refining the way you give, receive, and protect energy through clarity of intention, fairness, integrity, gratitude, emotional intelligence, and high-frequency alignment. And it includes being selective with commitments, prioritizing high-value interactions, and consciously filtering low-frequency, manipulative, or toxic energy, which allows you to maintain a strong, resilient, and abundant energy field. And as this practice becomes habitual, it naturally magnetizes aligned people, opportunities, and experiences, creating a life of not just financial or social abundance, but of mental clarity, emotional balance, spiritual fulfillment, and sustainable empowerment. Because high-frequency energy exchange is a holistic system that integrates personal growth, emotional intelligence, professional strategy, financial wisdom, and spiritual alignment. And the mastery of this system ensures that you not only survive in life's complex energetic environments, but thrive, creating an ecosystem where abundance, respect, clarity, peace, and fulfillment continuously flow. And this lifelong practice demands patience, discipline, awareness, and intentionality, but with consistent implementation, it produces exponential returns in all domains of life, transforming low-value patterns into high-frequency, high-value exchanges, reinforcing self-worth, establishing strong boundaries, cultivating gratitude, enhancing mindfulness, and ultimately enabling a person to live fully empowered, abundant, and aligned. Thus, smart energy exchange for abundance is not merely a concept, but a practical, actionable, and transformative approach to life, where every thought, word, action, and interaction becomes a conscious energetic transaction that maximizes personal and collective abundance while sustaining high-frequency flow. And when this approach is consistently applied, it creates a magnetic field of prosperity, respect, opportunities, and meaningful relationships, establishing a life of abundant potential, high-value exchanges, and continuous alignment with the natural flow of energy. And in this state, one's life is no longer determined by scarcity, external circumstances, or random events, but by conscious, empowered, and intelligent energy management, allowing one to thrive in every area of life, from personal growth, relationships, career, and finances, to health, spiritual development, and community contribution. And this is the essence of mastering smart energy exchange for abundance, a lifelong practice that ensures high-frequency energy, sustainable prosperity, meaningful connections, and complete life alignment, resulting in not just survival, but a life of thriving, empowerment, and limitless opportunities. Furthermore, understanding smart energy exchange for abundance also requires a deep comprehension of the relationship between intention and action, because